Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are doing a realistic rebuild for the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you guys are still enjoying these realistic rebuilds, be sure to drop a like on this video so I know you are still enjoying this type of content right here. As we all heard, man, the unfortunate news that Jimmy Buckets is going to be out probably till the playoffs with a torn meniscus. So that's kind of a, I mean, I know players can like play through that, but I do think it's a good idea for him to kind of sit it out just because, yes, they are currently third in the Western Conference, which is fantastic for this great young team, but at the same time, it's going to give guys like, you know, Andrew Wiggins a chance to maybe step up and kind of come out of his comfort zone a little bit and hopefully do some big things for this team, you know, going into the NBA playoffs. So Jimmy Buckets, what exactly are they missing out on here? Well, 22 points, 5 assists, and about 5 or 6 rebounds, plus 2 steals per game. So defensively, we always know that Jimmy Butler is fantastic. So, I mean, it is unfortunate, but I still think, you know, in this realistic rebuild, I can make some moves and hopefully get this team set in the right direction. As far as the rest of the team goes, you know, the focus of this rebuild is going to be to continue to develop Karl-Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins. We have Jeff Teague on this 2-year, $19 million contract. Definitely not a great contract, but it's only 2 years, so it's not like it's that bad. We got Taj Gibson, Jamal Crawford, who could definitely start for us as shooting guard. I am going to check out the free agents and see if there's a better option, though, just because, like, he's been known to make a living as a 6-man off the bench, so I still kind of want him to do that. We got some great shooters out there, too. We got Gorgui Dieng, who, another player, definitely a bitch-ass contract, but, you know, if we have to keep him on the squad, it's not the end of the world. He still brings some offense and some defense, and, you know, the rest of the squad out here, too, so first and foremost, let's check out those free agents and see who is out there, I guess. We got, you know, Chris Bosh. I mean, are you gonna play shooting guard, Chris? Probably not. Willie Reed, Derrick Rose. So I actually heard rumors of Derrick Rose to the Timberwolves, and then I heard the Timberwolves say that they are not interested in signing Derrick Rose. So for that reason, I am not actually going to bring him to this team. I do think he would be a nice fit as shooting guard, actually, just because you look at his last year on New York, he averaged 18 points per game. I mean, don't ask him to be like the point guard of this team. Just ask him to be a shooting guard and, you know, get to the basket and do things like that. But if the Timberwolves aren't interested, you know, I got to keep it realistic, so I'm not going to do that. If we got Tony Allen, this is kind of like where the dilemma is. We could sign Tony Allen, and he could bring the defense that Jimmy Buckets brings, or we can go for a guy like Monte Ellis, and he can kind of bring the offense that he would bring to the team. I mean, you look at Monte Ellis, he was always a great scorer in the NBA, so kind of another interesting player to think about as far as other shooting guards out here go. You know, there's Rodney Stuckey, there's Jordan Crawford, so I'm definitely considering either Tony Allen or Monte Ellis. So I'm thinking Tony Allen because we do have a lot of other good scorers on this team as is. So I am going to throw him a little contract here. Plus, Tom Thibodeau always plays, you know, has great defensive sets. So, I mean, with Tony Allen out there too, it just seems like a good match going forward. So we're going to do that. He happily accepts just a 1-year deal. Not going to ask him to do any more than that. So we're going to go to coaching here. I am actually going to start him as shooting guard. I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely just, you know, for some good defense. Hopefully it works out for us and doesn't, you know, bite us in the butt or whatever. We still got Shabazz on this team, but I really feel like he just kind of checked out when it comes to this team. He's just not really interested in playing for them anymore, which makes sense because the team never really, like, invested in him as a player. We still got Taj Gibson to start at the power forward position. So I think going into the rest of the season, I don't think we're going to finish top 3 because you lose an all-star like Jimmy Butler, and it's going to make your team, you know, it's going to result in a few more L's out there. But I'm still thinking, you know, if we can get like a top 6 seed in this first season, I'll call that a success. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season and see just how good we do, at least in the regular season, until Jimmy Buckets is back and healthy. Okay, so one more game left in the season. We actually do have the potential to finish 3rd in the Western Conference, still behind the Houston Rockets and also Golden State Warriors. Simulate through day here, and we'll be getting L in the season. So 4th place, definitely not bad. I mean, we're still right around that same spot that we would have been at anyway. So yeah, looks like Tony Allen came on this team and, you know, brought the defense at least. So we'll see how those stats are all looking after you guys see all the awards here. All right, let's check out these player stats. Plus, we also got Jimmy Buckets back now, too. All right, player stats. So we got, I really want to check out how Tony Allen did. I know it's not really going to show, like, a lot because he's not going to bring the offense. But in the few seasons that we have on the team here, February, he actually did put out 12 points. Oh, my God. This boy, oh my God, yo, in February, 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, and 3 steals per game. Put up 9 points in March. Yo, he is actually looking like he wants to be a starter out here. Definitely not going to do that. I mean, I guess I could put Wiggins at power forward, but, I mean, that would not quite work out. I mean, maybe it would. Who knows, man? Who knows? All right, so we got our starting lineup looking like this again. What I am going to do, because I do want Tony Allen to play, I'm going to shift him over to a small forward. I know his rating does go up, too, so that's always great news. And yeah, let's put him as small forward. Goes to 78 overall. Will still be a great defensive player off the bench alongside, you know, Jamal Crawford. We got the scorer and we got the defender right there. So yeah, I'm actually really liking our chances going into the playoffs here. I am going to take away Tyus Jones minutes just because Jamal can play point guard also. And I do want to get, I want Carl playing about 41 minutes a game in the playoffs. I want Jimmy Buckets playing 40 minutes. So, okay, it's not great because we're going to have the same issue as we had, with him playing too much minutes last time around. But, it's 2K, so we got to do what we can to win out here. All right, so that lineup is looking pretty crispy out there. We got our bench playing too. Let's go to the playoffs. So first round, we do have the, what do we got? OKC Thunder. Okay, I think we can take on the Thunder, maybe, hopefully. Similar current rounds. Don't lose, man. Let's get this, man. Let's get the fucking get. Oh, fucking goddamn! Oh my god, dude, we got Jimmy Buckets back. We losing the first round of the playoffs. Oh my god, guys, we lost some goddamn bitch ass 7 games. Oh my god, Russell, you need to chill, bro. You dropping them crazy ass triples. Ain't no one gonna beat that in no NBA history. Wow, dude, we lost. There wasn't really much I could do about this. Andrew Wiggins, freaking wigging out here. Goddamn 3 for 6. I thought you wanted to be a superstar. I heard you were supposed to be the next LeBron James. Apparently that's not the case. It's all good, guys. It's all good. I mean, it is what it is. It's only the first season. We got 2 more seasons left here to really make some noise. Team is still young and everything. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate to the NBA draft and see if I can at least get us a good player. Okay, so I did have like the 23rd pick in the draft. I was able to get Emmanuel Akat from Arizona. So he's 6'8", small forward. Looks like he's a pretty good athletic player at least, so we'll get him out there. Reed Strawberry. I do like strawberries, but I'm more of a blueberry kind of guy. So if you were Reed Strawberry or blueberry, I would have been all for you, man. Team player options. Okay, so Shabazz has actually accepted it, surprisingly, which is actually good for us because we might be able to do some sort of sign trade with him. Cole Aldridge, I don't want him back at all, so we're going to forget about that. Qualifying offers. Okay, so yeah, Nemanja, I don't know how to say his name, guys. Is it Bajika? I don't know. I'm going to sign him back, though, if we can get him. Moratorium period. Okay, so as far as the team goes, is there any point guards that I really want? Like, I don't see Chris Paul ever coming to the team. Isaiah Thomas, 83 overall. He wants like a $25 million contract. Not doing that. Alfred Payton, I see him going back to the Suns. Not a ton of like realistic point guards I see the team getting right here. So I'm thinking what we probably could do, because the man Jeff Teague, it is an expiring contract, so that can sometimes be enticing. So maybe if we toss him in with Shabazz, that might be able to get us maybe like a multi-year point guard that we'd rather have on this team. I'll even toss in the future first. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be anything good, but who knows, man. Check this out here real quick. People like expiring contracts. All right, Dario Saric, no. Jordan Clarkson, Kyle Korver. I mean, I'd rather just have Jeff Teague, I think. Austin Rivers, Pat Beverly, not bad, but not going to do that trade either. Kyle Kuzma, no. JJ Barea, Spencer Dinwiddie. No, I don't see the Brooklyn Nets getting rid of Spencer Dinwiddie, not for a 30-year-old point guard. So yeah, so not really any good trade offers out there. I'm fine with Jeff Teague. He's just an okay point guard. Like, it's whatever. As far as signing some other guys, though, we might want to go for some low players because we're pretty much good at all positions. I think I might like to get a more of a scoring-oriented power forward if possible. Although we got Taj and we got our one dude back too. We're kind of fine right there. Backup small forward. We got the rookie out there now. We still got Jamal. Maybe a better backup point guard, I guess. Although Tyus Jones is okay. Really, guys, the bulk of this rebuild is going to be about developing the team. There's just not really any players that I think this team absolutely needs right now. So why spend the money if I don't have to? You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is what our team is looking like, guys. Pretty much the same starting 5. I'm going to start this dude over Taj Gibson, I think, just because I want his, floor spacing for Andrew Wiggins and Jimmy and Karl Anthony Towns out there. We are going to run a 9-man rotation. I'm going to give Emmanuel out here some minutes as our backup small forward, see what he can develop into. As far as like the scoring options out there, I'm thinking it has to be probably Karl Anthony Towns first. I want him really getting the ball out. I'm going to say second Jimmy Butler and third Andrew Wiggins. I do want to play through, Karl Anthony Towns, just like the inside-out game with him and Jimmy. Average tempo. Let's shoot at will. We have a lot of, young athletic players on the squad, so I think I'm pretty much good with that. The team, I'm expecting to probably be a top 3 seed once again. You still got the Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets out there who are always going to be top teams. You also have Kawhi Leonard back on the Spurs. He's healthy now, so, and even DeMarcus Cousins on the Pelicans. So it's definitely going to be more of a difficult season, but I think the players are developing very nicely. So let's go ahead and simulate this second season and see just how good this Minnesota Timberwolves team can really do. Okay, so Emmanuel is not really doing all that great as our backup small forward. Our record is like 14-10, so I really want to make a move right there. I think I am going to trade Shabazz and Thomas Robinson and a second-round draft pick over to the Washington Wizards. In exchange, we do get Ilya Silva, who I will put as small forward just for his offense off the bench. We also get Jody Meeks, who probably won't play at all, but, I think it's a good trade for us. It brings us a nice offensive player. you know, allows Emmanuel Okot to really develop farther as we go along. So I'm going to put Ilyasova as a backup small forward. He goes to a 78 overall, so that's looking pretty good. And then, you know, it just brings us another veteran player off the bench. Hopefully can help us get some more W's, because I was not really liking how the start of the season was going. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season. Okay, so that Ilyasova trade definitely worked out nicely for us. After we traded for him, we actually went on a 10-game winning streak, and we went on to win 54 games on this NBA season, which is good for third place once again in the Western Conference. Although I think we got fourth last season, didn't we? I don't really remember now. But yeah, the Warriors actually finished fourth, so I'm thinking Kevin Durant probably left that team, which is what he does. It's like his specialty is being a snake and, you know, going to different franchises. MVP LeBron James, Trae Young getting Rookie of the Year on the Phoenix Suns, Michael Beasley, 6-man, Drummond defensive player, Marquise Chris, most improved. So it looks like the Suns actually had some pretty nice things going on for them. See if we got any of our players up in here. All-NBA second team, Jimmy Butler, All-NBA third, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Jimmy Buckets also made the all-defensive first team, so nice seeing that. Okay, player stats on the season. We have Jimmy at 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, about 2 and 3 steals per game. That is looking like MVP numbers. We got 23 and 13 rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns and about 2-3 assists. Andrew Wiggins at 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, looking like a third option at this point, which I'm okay with. Just kind of what needs to be with this type of squad. Ilyasova, 10 points and 5 rebounds off our bench, as well as 2 assists. Jeff Teague, like I said, man, not really worth that $19 million. Pretty basic bitch-ass point guard numbers right there, but just not a lot of good options anyway, so I was fine with him starting at that spot for us again. And here we go. We do have playoffs. So the first round, we do have the San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi Leonard, and LaMarcus Aldridge. Simulate current round, see how this goes. And, okay, we got them 4 games to 0. Was not really too afraid of that team. Jimmy Buckets, 27 and 10 for Karl-Anthony Towns, 25 and 5 for Andrew Wiggins. Now, we got Houston Rockets, man. Here we go. Simulate current rounds. Let's go! We beat the Houston Rockets, baby! All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got Golden State Warriors. Who they got? Oh, they still got Kevin Durant. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch ass. The team is still the same. All they got now is Brook Lopez, which is actually a decent signing for them. I have no idea how they're 4th place. Simulate current rounds. Oh my God, we're in the NBA Finals, guys. We are in the NBA Finals. We have a Wolf against a Buck. And there's one thing I know is that if that was like, this is a circle of life, ain't no bitch ass Buck get on good pass, no Timberwolf. Y'all gonna get your freaking meat eat. I don't know, man. Whatever, dude. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. I'm just getting pumped, guys. We're in the NBA Finals in the 2nd season. After a beastly game for Karl-Anthony Towns. Guys, we beat the bitch-ass Warriors. Simulate current rounds. Oh, my fucking God. Y'all gonna tell me a fucking Buck is gonna beat a Wolf? Are you serious? Okay, man. Y'all go watch the goddamn bitch-ass Discovery Channel, Ryan 2K, and update your bitch-ass game. There ain't no way in hell no freaking Buck is gonna be beating no Timberwolf. Unbelievable, man. Yo, Giannis only has 16 points? What a weak stat line. Well, it's only the 2nd season, guys. I don't know if we can do much better than this, though. Like, 55 wins on the season? It's like, we can try, I suppose. I'm not going to do the NBA draft, because it's not going to be a good pick anyway. Oh, my God, dude. Freaking, we got beat by a Buck. We're a goddamn Wolf. Rookie signings, Claude. I don't want no Claude Best on my team. That's the Claude A. worst name I ever heard. All right, team player options. Jimmy Buckets, he did decline. That's not good. We actually got Jeff Teague also accepting his. Justin Patton, I'll sign him back up for a cheap contract. Okay, so hopefully we can get Jimmy back. I mean, we're going to probably give him a max contract. I'm going to extend this to all these players. I like all those guys. Good rotation players and stars. Karl-Anthony Towns. Moratorium period. Okay, so LeBron James is a free agent. I'm not going to sign him. Just doesn't really make sense. He wouldn't come to this team. Jimmy Butler, though. We got to throw him that money, guys. I'm going to give him a max contract because we got to get him back on the team. I know it's a lot of money for a guy that's going to be 30, but at the same time, he still has a lot of good basketball left in him. So I'm going to give him about $30 million a season, which is a ton of money. But it's all good. Who else can I offer up to? We still got Andrew Wiggins on the team. As far as, like, power forwards out here, not probably... Yeah, I mean, if I could get, like, Paul Millsap for cheap, I definitely would. Even, like, a Nikola Mirotic, he would be pretty solid. Bobby Portis just had a 40-point game. He wants a lot of money, too, so I might hold off on that. I don't really want those guys for that kind of money. Let's make sure we get Jimmy back first. Okay, we got Jimmy. All right, we're good with that. I'm going to get out of the moratorium period. Oh, my God, dude. King's about to pay our... Oh, my God. So, Bajelica, whatever his name is, $1.47 million. I'll definitely give him that. Oh, my God, guys. 128 bitch-ass dollars. He's definitely worth it. All right, well, that's really going to kill us for signing any other players, right? We're not going to be able to get anybody else. Point guards. What do we got here? George Hill. You know what, man? I would actually sign up George Hill to a contract. I'm going to give him some money here. We might actually have to trade away Jeff Teague, which I'm okay with because 79 overall. They're both the same rating. Just one's a lot cheaper than the other. Rubio, I really don't see him come back to this team. Jeremy Lin, he would be a nice little starter on this team if we could afford him. I don't know if we'll be able to or not. All right, George Hill. Oh, Jeremy Lin. And, okay, so who would I rather have? I think I'd actually rather have Lin Sandy just because he is the younger of the two. So I'm fine with that. What do we got for power forwards here? What else we got? Yeah, we can't afford him. Do I want to get Taj Gibson back? Oh, I want to get Ilyasova back. He was pretty cheap, and he was a nice player for us. We'll get him if we can. And also, yo, where'd our man go? Where'd Taj Gibson go? Okay, it looks like am I blind? I might be blind. There's a very good chance. No, it looks like Taj Gibson got signed up by a different team. Not too salty about that. I mean, really don't need him. We got Alan Williams. Is he a good three-point shooter? I don't think he is. Dang, wait. He might actually be. Oh, no. Dikembe Mutombo, no. Kyle O'Quinn, he's cheap. He can always shoot nicely. Daniel Tice, I could try him at power forward. Maybe not. I can't afford him. Okay, Ilyasova, we'll get him back on the squad. Backup point guard, I think we do need one of those. How about Corey Joseph? We got, Randall's pretty cheap. I'll get him for a backup, I guess. Corey Joseph. We'll just, throw all these guys to contract, see what we can get. DeLon Wright, Rozier. Yeah, he's too much money. Rubio, no. Throw all these guys a contract. Okay, so what do we got? I'll take Rondo. I'll definitely take him. And give me Corey Joseph. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so for the final season, this is what the team is looking like. Jeremy Lin, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Nemanja, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Our bench, we got Corey Joseph as a shooting guard. We still got Dang out there as a center, Jeff Teague for a backup point guard now. And we got Emmanuel Akat rounding out our 9-man rotation. Then we got some pretty decent bench players. Ilyasova down to 75 overall now. So really don't need him on the squad anymore all that much. But just in case, something happens or somebody follows out, he's still there, right? So it's so important to have those guys that are not even in the regular rotation. But let's go ahead, guys, simulate this final season, see just how good this team could do. I'm thinking we can definitely be a top 3 seed once again. So we definitely underperformed this third and final NBA season, a record of 47-34. With that being said, I mean, it's still pretty close in the Western Conference, unless you're the Golden State Warriors, and you're just historically great because you got a freaking super team. Simulate through day against the Portland Trail Blazers, and finish the W on the season, so that's a good start. Here's the awards. For you guys that want to see all that stuff out there, All-NBA teams. Karl-Anthony Towns making that. All-NBA second, looking like that. All-NBA third, so we only got one player making that. And also, okay, Jimmy Butler did make all-defensive second team at least. All right, player stats. Who did good for us? Karl-Anthony Towns, 26 points. Oh my God, dude, damn. 26 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, almost a steal, and 2 blocks per game. And Andrew Wiggins at 21 points. Jeremy Lin at 15 points and 7 assists. We actually pretty nicely. Jimmy Butler did not play good. And I thought he had quite a few minutes per game out there. Maybe not. I mean, he had 34 minutes. I think I put him closer to like 40, so I don't know why 2K does that. It's like you give a player minutes, and then the game all of a sudden is just like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to play him less minutes. But I mean, still pretty good season regardless. And I think we can still make some noise in the playoffs. Yeah, I gave him 39 minutes, so why the bitch ass playing 34 at 2K? It's whatever, dude. It's whatever. We still got some players on fire going to the playoffs here. First round, we do have the Utah Jazz. So simulate current round here. And, oh my God, please beat him. Please. Okay, we beat him in 7 games. 31-12 for Karl-Anthony Towns. 19 and 9 assists for Jeremy Lin. Definitely worth that small contract we gave him. All right, here we go. Golden State bitch ass words. Please, 2K. Please, 2K. Okay, I'm praying right now to the 2K gods. Please, man, give me this W. 4 of them, please. I want 4 W's. Simulate current rounds. Oh my God, dude. You know what, man? I can't stand the Golden State Warriors anymore, guys. I literally can't fucking stand you. Oh my God. I'm so sick of this team, dude. I'm fucking sick of you bitch-ass Bridges. You're not even a very nice bridge, you know? It's not even the nicest bridge. And shit's on Full House. Well, I don't know, guys. It's just like, I think my closing statement about the Minnesota Timberwolves is that you guys got a great young team. You guys have a very bright future. I mean, even after this 2 or 3 season rebuild, Karl-Anthony Towns is only 24. Andrew Wiggins is only 25. Jimmy Buckets, 30 is not old. I mean, he's still got some good seasons left in him. It's just, man, it's going to be a matter of, for one, you guys are going to have a lot of success if we all switch to a 16 seed playoffs and just get rid of the freaking 8 seed conferences. And also, maybe, I don't know, man, maybe the Golden State Warriors not able to afford all their players in the future. Who knows, man? But anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to my channel. and peace out, my friends.